Thankfully for English speakers, the Spanish alphabet is almost identical to the English alphabet. It has all 26 letters in the English alphabet, but adds a 27th letter that isn't a large change to the letter N. Unlike English, the pronunciation of Spanish letters is consistent, so you don't have to worry about tons of exceptions. However, a couple letters are pronounced differently in various regions of the world. Let's start with the 5 vowels. In English, each vowel can make a different sound. However, in Spanish, each vowel makes only one sound. The letter A makes the sound we make in the word father. The letter E makes the sound we make in the word bed. The letter I makes the sound we make with the double E in the word see. The letter O makes the sound we make in the word or. The letter U makes the sound we make with the double O in the word food. And that's all there is to the vowels. Simple. Now to the other letters, the consonants. 12 of these are pronounced virtually identical to English. They are always pronounced the same in every word. A couple of these letters do have subtle differences to English, and mastering those differences will help remove your gringo accent when you speak. But you'll do just fine communicating by pronouncing all these the same. We'll fine-tune things later. Now that we know how to always pronounce 17 of the 27 letters, let's put this knowledge to use and pronounce some simple words. Take a moment and pause the video to look over these words. See if you can pronounce them on your own. When you're ready, continue the video and hear them in Spanish. Repeat them after you hear them.
Sal. Pan. Mes. Fe. Sin. Mil. Dos. Con. Sur. Bus.
We'll work on larger words in other videos. Here are 5 consonants that are pronounced differently than English. The letter H is always silent. You simply pretend it isn't there. The letter J is pronounced like the English H. The letter Z is pronounced like the letter S. The letter Y is pronounced differently based on region. Throughout Latin America, it's typically pronounced similar to J sound, as in the word jar. In Spain, it's pronounced like the Y in the word yes. Since we're focusing on Latin American Spanish, we'll pronounce it like AJ. The double L is treated similarly to the letter Y. So, we'll pronounce that like the letter J in jar, too. The letter R is typically rolled, and we'll go over that in a different video. Some regions, like Costa Rica, don't roll the R very much, and it comes out more like the letter D. A double R is typically rolled a bit harder or longer. We'll practice these sounds in future videos when we learn to pronounce words larger than one syllable. For now, I'll put this list in the video description so you have it handy to study. Here are the only letters that are pronounced differently based on the vowel that comes after it. The letter C sounds like K before A, O, or U. Like S before E or I.
Casa. Cine.
The letter G is pronounced like the English G, in, go, before A, O, or U. But it's pronounced like an H before E or I.
Gato. Gente.
The letters X, and especially W, are rare. The letter X is typically pronounced like the word taxi, though in rare cases it's like an H, in words like Mexico and Texas. The letter W is almost never used and only in words borrowed from other languages. It's pronounced the same in words like kiwi. And the only different letter in Spanish is the letter
Ñ.
It looks just like the letter N, with an accent over it. It's pronounced like NY, in canyon. Pronouncing this differently is important. Pronouncing it as a normal N sometimes creates a different word.
Niño.
Finally, there are vowel combinations. Press pause and review this list. Don't be intimidated by this list. They are all quite natural and will come easily and quickly as we practice words. I'll add it to the description as well so you have it to study. We will practice all these in future videos. But first, we'll learn how to pronounce words that have multiple syllables. Spend time going through the alphabet, and ensure that you have a good grasp on how to pronounce the Spanish letters. Great job today!